All right, so today I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret that I've learned over the past few years of me trying to get with women and experimenting and figuring out exactly what works and what it takes to create a certain dynamic that I enjoy, the dynamic that I want in a relationship. And that is simply me playing the more masculine role in the relationship and being able to provide, protect for my women. And she is very submissive. That's the kind of role that I like to play. And that's the kind of thing that I'm going to teach you how to do today. And I'm also going to teach you what truly and genuinely attracts women and also what attracts the right kind of women that you are looking for. I mean, if your goal is just to watch Netflix and chill and that's your only goal, well, this is a good way to do it. And if your goal is to find a long-term relationship, this will also help. So what I've seen in today's society and most of the time in the relationship, the dynamic, the way it is the men are always chasing the women. And I just believe that this is totally backwards. It didn't used to be like that. It used to be where men provided a bunch of value and the woman kind of submits and allows the man to do what he needs to do every day. But this is not how it is anymore. Nowadays, you find men chasing and crawling and running and digging a hole and trying to make sure that they get this woman. And once they get this woman, they hold on to her and they simp for her and they submit to her and they hold on real tight and make sure that they don't ever let go of her. And they do whatever needs to be done, even if it is to their detriment, just to keep that woman and make sure she goes nowhere. And I think that this creates a very backwards dynamic in the relationship. This doesn't allow for you to be able to be extremely masculine in your relationship. So like I said, over the past few years, I've been experimenting with this because, when I was in high school, I used to do the same things. I used to submit to my women. I used to try and make sure that I did everything. I used to try and do whatever it took, whatever it takes to try and keep that relationship going because I didn't want it to end. I had a scarcity mindset where I thought, I have this woman now, she's pretty, she's young, she's pure, and I don't want to lose her, so I'm going to do whatever I need to do to make sure I keep her. But as I've grown and over the past few years, I started to realize that you need to start having an abundance mindset when it comes to women. You need to understand that that one specific girl that you want, that one specific girl that you are attracted to, there's millions of other ones out there. So you need to understand that if she doesn't work out, that you can just go find another one. And you don't need to continue to try and hold on to her. And while she's walking away, you grab her leg and she's pulling you with her. You don't need to do that. You need to make sure that you understand that there is plenty of women out there. Stop chasing women. Focus on yourself. Focus on your aspirations. Focus on your goals. And focus on your dreams in life. And women will naturally come to you. And you won't have to do any chasing anymore. Women will start to chase you. And when you allow the woman to chase you, the dynamic changes completely. I've noticed this over the past year or two of me being single and focusing on myself and being able to live on my own, have my own money, have my own business, have my own place, have my own everything. I don't have to depend on anybody. I do not live with women and do this 50-50 relationship where she pays half the bills and I pay half the bills and we both work. I have my own place, my own stuff. Everything that I have in here is mine, and do not have to worry about sharing it with anybody. So when someone steps into my life, they have to worry about stepping on my toes. They have to walk on thin ice, right? And I specifically mean women. The women that I get with have to walk on thin ice because I make sure that I am disqualifying her. I'm looking for something to disqualify in her so that I can get rid of her and get me another one, right? And this creates the dynamic of being the masculine man. This creates a great dynamic because your woman is submissive. She's good to you. She's quiet. She's not always annoying you. She's not always nagging you. She's not trying to piss you off. She's not trying to press your buttons. She's walking on thin ice, and she understands that if I wanted to, I can drop her and find me another one. Keep this dynamic going and don't lose it. The kind of relationship that you can build with this, the kind of relationship that you can have is just simply amazing for a man like me and hopefully you guys. If you crave being a masculine man, you crave being the masculine one in the relationship, if you are the kind that likes to provide, protect for your women, this is the kind of relationship that you want. Look to disqualify women when you are dating. Don't be the one that's getting disqualified because you don't meet certain requirements. Be the one doing the disqualifying. Be the one that has a checklist, and as soon as she does something wrong, you mark an X, right? You say, okay, this is a red flag, you're about to go. You got 3 strikes, and on the 3rd strike, guess what? You're out, buddy. You need to get going. And this is the way that I look at relationships as well. And this is the reason why I've been able to create a great dynamic with all the women that I talk to. Like I said earlier, this is going to find you the right kind of women and the women that you really, really want and the women that you were in the beginning chasing, but now they're going to start chasing you. And this doesn't go to say that every man is going to be able to have this dynamic, because you need to make sure that you are going to be the one that's providing and protecting. And I don't just mean providing as in buying food or doing this or doing that. You need to be able to pay all the bills if you're going to be in a relationship. You need to be able to pay your own bills. You need to have your own house, your own car, your own everything, your own job, your own 9 to 5, whatever it is. You need to be able to do it on your own and have your own stuff, whether she's there or not. And this is going to be the key in having this sort of dynamic. This kind of dynamic in a relationship does not work if you're doing a 50-50 or whatever you guys call it nowadays, right? I don't do that kind of stuff. I do it to where I pay everything that I need to pay, and if somebody wants to come along, they can come along. But no one's going to help me with what I have going on. Why would I have my girlfriend, the women that I'm with, why would I have her paying half of my bills? I want her to be cute, I want her to be feminine, and I want her to just sit there and look pretty. That's the kind of relationships that I like. So like I said, if you want this kind of dynamic, you need to make sure that you are working on yourself, focusing on yourself. This is why I said earlier, chase your dreams, chase your aspirations, chase your goals, have it set, have a plan that you need to chase every single day that you wake up in the morning. Chase something, be successful, and then and only then will you be able to carry that dynamic in a relationship of being the masculine man and allowing her to be feminine. And this is just personal experience. This is something that I crave. This is something that I enjoy. You might not, but I like the masculine roles. I like to take the lead. I like to be the leader. I like to be the provider and the protector in the relationship. And like I said, this is going to be the key to doing it. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to click that link that's under the first comment in the comment section. It's going to take you to my free Telegram where I literally explain to you how to be in the masculine role and how to be a masculine man. And we're going to bring back masculinity, BBM. Don't forget it. I'll see you in there.